Hey, this is the Make Sense Again American, where everything I say and everything I do makes absolute sense. I have no idea what today's topic is going to be because I know what it's going to be. I just don't know what to title it. So I'll come up with the title in a little bit. Probably Dear White Men. Remember when you were a kid? I'm talking to white boys. First of all, I'm brown, Mexican. It means I get to say whatever the hell I want to say. I've had people say, you wish you were white? Hell no. I wouldn't say 1/4 of the shit that I say right now. So why the hell would I want to be white? God, you people got it horrible. Remember when you were a little boy and your hero was Santa Claus? He was your hero. It was a white guy bringing goodies and treats and toys and everything. He made your day because on the 25th day of September when you woke up, you thanked this imaginary white man. Also, when you were a kid, you had wrestling. I know you love your wrestling. I don't care if you're an Antifa boy listening to this. You loved wrestling. Those were your heroes. You had those guys and you looked up to them. Whether it was Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I stopped watching, but I know I'm still familiar with them. I have babies of my own. They're boys. So there's Undertaker. And there's John Cena. That's a man's man. That's what every man should look forward to becoming or wanting to be. That is a man's man. You know what I'm saying? No homo. The thing with this is that I think that society and media and I wouldn't say Hollywood because it doesn't involve Hollywood, but I think they let it slide because sooner or later you're going to find out that was absolutely fake. It was fake. You woke up one day and you just said, this is all fake. You don't have a hero anymore. Now your heroes are the guys that play in your basketball team. The football, the guy throwing the football or catching the football. He became your hero. You wanted autographed pictures of them. You pay lots of money to see them. And every now and then you'll have a hero in Drew Brees or John Elway or Larry Bird, but they're fading. You know what I'm saying? They're going away. Now it's Steph Curry, and he might as well call him black, even though he's half white. And then there's Mahoney, who just got $400 million contract. Now everybody's looking up to him. And then there's LeBron James. Things like that. These are your heroes now. You're not allowed to get any heroes. And the reason I'm bringing up heroes is because, well, young black boys can always have a hero, whether they're looking at a comedy show or whether they're watching TV and see the detective solving the crime, arresting, of course, the white man and watching him make the arrest or watching him win the case or, because he's an attorney or things like that. It's good to have heroes. I mean, don't you think? But you can't have any heroes. You can't. There's no way that you, white guy, can have any heroes. Now, when I was growing up, I could have had the Guerreros. I just didn't want to. Little mamacita, orale. Come on. I mean, you couldn't give us anything. You had to bring that, And then there's George Lopez. He's a big stupid ass. I can't stand that motherfucker. To me, he was born to make 4-year-old laughs, not 4-year-olds laugh, not me, who's over 40 years old. That guy was never funny. If you can't make me laugh in the dark, you can't make me laugh. You have to have a plot, line, punchline. You know what I'm saying? So he just didn't have it in him. I'm sorry, but the guy's trash. But those are only heroes. That's it. And so I'll just stick without the heroes or whatever. But I found myself, admiring rappers, admiring ball players and things like that. People that don't look anything like me became my heroes. Well, I have to be my son's hero. I have to be their hero because chances are they're not going to have any heroes, and they're past Santa Claus and they're still into wrestling, and I like that. When you're white, you have to understand one thing. Your heroes don't look anything like you. And if it's up to the judges and lawmakers, you will never have a hero. Example, there was this one gentleman who was walking down the street and this punk ass 16-year-old wanted to fight him. And he says, let me go home. I'm just walking home. And the kid says, you ain't walking home. The white gentleman pulls out his gun and puts a hole in the kid's chest and says, I'm walking home. Well, he calls the cops and says, hey, this kid was ready to beat me and harass me. I don't know how far he was going to take it. So, but I grabbed my gun and I shot him in the chest. Well, think of what would have happened if he'd have got bail. He'd be all over the news saying that I'm doing this. People will support him. People will stand behind him. And no, we can't do that. We cannot make it happen. So they gave him no bail. And he's still in prison to this day. Another white gentleman took the gay flag, that rainbow flag, set it on fire. Hero, nice, very good. Damn, what's your name? Don't know his name because the media didn't put his name out there. And the judge says no bail, and he's serving a 17-year prison term. You ain't getting no heroes out here. A lady took a roller brush, a paint roller, and started to paint over Black Lives Matters in Washington, D.C. It's a yellow mural of black that says Black Lives Matter. I don't want to say those words because I got to get paid to say those 3 words. If you say Black Lives Matter, you better be getting paid. It's no different than saying Sprite and Gatorade. It's no different than saying an airline company or a tennis shoe company. Okay, that is a trademark. So I'll just say protest, the protest trademark lingo. So anyway, she's painting on the protest lingo, and now she got charged with a hate crime. No bail. Nobody knows her name. Do you see how it works? You're not allowed to have any heroes. There was one white hero, and the reason he's a hero, he's a Democrat though. That's the funny part. He's a Democrat. Him and his wife grabbed their guns, stood outside their house, and said, "You ain't coming over here." Now they did it right because I have a gun. And if somebody's getting shot over there, I don't care. I don't care. My life matters. I'll protect myself. I'm not here to protect you. That's a cop's job. If he starts coming this way with a knife, I'll blow his head off. But if he's over there, ain't nothing I can do for you, bro. You should have grabbed a gun. You should have bought a gun. But you're so busy singing Kumbaya on the way to work. And now you're getting stabbed or shot or what have you. Not me. Not happening to me. No. X that. Nix that. So it's funny how you can't have heroes, but those 2 people, those are heroes, and they got white skin. And Cuomo says, doesn't it look weird? I mean, doesn't it look crazy that Donald Trump tweeted you and you look like, you're it's white power? And the guy's like, dude, how did you turn it into that? Well, it's real simplistic. They turn it into that because those people became heroes overnight. They did exactly what they're supposed to do. But if you do run over these protesters, you go to jail. And if you do anything that makes you look great on the right, you're going to jail with no bail at all. They're going to throw the book at you. And all you're going to do is protect yourself. It sucks that you no longer have heroes. They won't let you have any heroes. They won't. A little white boy shoot up a place and they'll throw his name all over the place, I think it's tragic that when I say hero, that you have to look to these people, the common man, to be a hero. Because he can't be a sports celebrity anymore. Once he speaks his mind and talks great about the soldiers, he has to shut up and follow back and say, I didn't mean it and I apologize. Those are your heroes now. So the heroes can be the common man, but I'm telling you, the common man, if you want to be a hero, it's going to be painful. They're going to seize your pistol. They're going to say, how dare you have white skin and take a stand for yourself. I will not be printing your name everywhere. I will not be putting you all over the media. You will be nothing but a t-shirt. And it's just going to be a picture because they're never going to say your name. We're going to give you the maximum sentence. That's what they're going to do. You have no heroes. The reason they let you have those heroes was because it was fake. And the real heroes will never show their heads. Ever. If you fight back because you're supposed to, as a man, as a red-blooded American, you will be punished. It's sad. See, I now have heroes. There's a place in Chicago. Oh, what's it called? Cicero. Anyways, the Latin Kings over there, I gotta praise them because they grabbed all their guns. It says, do not use any artillery. Those guys looted their communities. They're coming over here. And when they come over here, we're going to open fire. And they look at skin color. See, they're not indoctrinated with this whole white guilt. They said, if you're going to come loot over here, we're going to put a stop to it. And they got patrols. And they're Mexicans, not Puerto Ricans, not Salvadoranians, not Honduranians. They're Mexicans. Another incident in Los Angeles happened when these boys decided to slap a man selling corn. Snow cones. They slapped him. And they got so much death threats, and the blacks were saying, are you ready to start a race war? And the Mexican says, bring it on. We want to shoot them. We know their names. We know their address. And they shot up their house. Those are my heroes. Those are the unsung heroes that I have. Those are my heroes. You understand how it works now? Unsung heroes. The media can't touch it. What's the media going to say? Huh? What's the media? Can we say racist? No. Those are Mexican. Well, can we say hate crime? I don't think so. You better not. Why don't we just talk about the weather? It's going to be a sunny day tomorrow. There you go. Shut the hell up, media. You got nothing here for you. And they did talk about a race war in Chicago. They acknowledged that there is a race war. But what good is it acknowledging a race war? And a lot of people are saying, well, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on is don't hurt my people. Because you're going to get dealt with. These are your rules. One incident, and I give respect, was these two boys that disrespected the meek. He disrespected the meek. And they told the fellas, hey, you need to go over there and handle it. This was here in Los Angeles. He says, you need to go ahead and handle this. So what did they do? They grabbed gang members, grabbed the cell phone, grabbed the iPhone, what have you, hit play or hit record and beat the crap out of those kids. To me, that wins all respect. You white men could never make that happen. Ever. But it was that kinship and that friendship that we have and that understanding that we have. You need to go check those boys before we check those boys. Those are the exact words that were said. If you don't do something, we're going to do something. So they got their asses rocked. And when they got their asses rocked, it wiped the slate clean. Well, recently there was another man, and looked at man. It's just those guys have money. You know what I'm saying? They have money. So when they get, robbed, I don't know how much they make on a daily basis. I don't know. But when they get robbed, what happened was that a lot of people are looking for those two guys right now. Number one, they robbed the guy selling corn. Number two, as they were fleeing, a woman gets close and he has his gun and aims it at a sweet little old lady. He aims it at a sweet little old lady, and it's heart-wrenching because she wasn't even a threat. You could have shot her. You could have killed her. So those guys, I think the green light is happening again. Look it up. Look it up. You don't believe me? I don't make stuff up. Those are my heroes. Sorry. You took away all the other heroes. Those are my heroes. If you want them, white man, those could be your heroes too. You get to have heroes. Tell your little boys about my heroes. Tell them how Mexicans don't take no shit. That will get just as dirty as you. You don't know how to behave, but we make you behave, right? You're going to behave. And if you want to turn this to a war, I don't give a damn. We can out-fuck you, okay? In Los Angeles, black girls are making babies with Mexican boys because they don't like their own hair. Your race is diminishing. Compton is Latino now. Long Beach is turning to Mexicans now. Okay? You want a hero? Those are your heroes. This is the Make Sense Again American, where everything I say makes absolute sense. They took away your heroes, and if you dare try something, they'll take you away too. All you got to do is just make a stand. But it's hard to make a stand when these politicians and lawmakers step on the back of your neck. Oh well. If this doesn't make sense, hey, you know what to do. Hit me back.